Our guest today has been a math faculty member at Lone Star College Tomball for 3 years. She's an instructional skills workshop facilitator and has been for the last 2 years. She was chosen to participate in the Academy for 2015. She enjoys being a teacher and sees it as an accomplishment to be teaching in a community college atmosphere. She's 3 months from getting married and is starting her first semester as a PhD student at Texas A&M University studying math education. I'm pleased to welcome Ajai Cribss to Inside the Timberwolf Studio. Welcome, Ajai. It's great to have you as our guest.
Thank you, Sean. I'm happy to be here.
My first question, Ajai, what profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Wow, that's a great question. Well, before I became a math instructor, I was actually interning with NASA, so I can see myself as being somewhere in the technical field, working for somewhere like NASA or Boeing or something like that. So I think I would pursue some kind of technical field.
What is your idea of perfect happiness?
Perfect happiness is being able to have a career where you enjoy going to every day. I think we spend most of our lives working, so it's good to have a job where you're able to wake up in the morning and just enjoy what you do, and having a career where even if you don't get paid, you enjoy doing it. So I think that would be my idea of perfect happiness.
What is your greatest fear?
When I was younger, I think my greatest fear was not being successful. I remember taking classes and being like concerned if I didn't make a good enough grades for my parents or something like that, or concerned about not being able to make it to college or make it through college. So I know back in the day, I think not being successful would probably be my greatest fear. But as I get older, I realize that, hey, if I fail at something, that's just one step towards being successful. So failures are part of being successful. You're going to have to go through some trials and tribulations to get where you need to be. So I don't fear not being successful as much as I do public speaking. Now, public speaking is like my biggest fear now. Like, I hate getting in front of people and talking, which is weird because I'm a teacher, but trust me, I hate public speaking.
What talent would you most like to have?
Ooh, if I could have any talent in the world, I would love to be able to sing. If I could sing, I think all of my lessons will be done and sung. I would sing every lesson. I would tutor and sing while I'm tutoring. Like, I wish I knew how to sing, but I can't sing at all, trust me, I can't sing. But if I had that talent, I think I would just be on top of the world.
What do you consider your greatest achievement?
I think my greatest achievement to date would be getting accepted into Texas A&M. That process was a very long, tedious process, just going through the application process. I had to do 2 different applications. I had to write 4 essays. I did 2 interviews and several emails, but when I made the decision to apply, it really was a decision, a personal decision. When I got my bachelor's and my master's degree, I felt like it was something that I had to do. I remember my parents not asking me, hey, do you want to go to college? It was more of like, what college are you going to? So I went to college, I got my bachelor's degree, and then my advisor was like, you need to get your master's degree. And I was like, wait a minute, I'm done with school. He's like, no, you need to get your master's degree. So I went on to get my master's degree. But this PhD, going for my PhD and actually applying for Texas A&M was a decision that I made on my own. It was something that I really wanted. I want to get a doctorate.
What is your most treasured possession?
I don't know if I would say it's a treasured possession, but I do strongly appreciate my fiance, and I know he would love that answer, but I really am so excited to have somebody in my life that I can share things with, that I consider to be my equal, that I consider to be somebody that pushes me and motivates me, and we actually motivate each other. So I cherish our relationship, and I really feel like that's like the best treasured possession that I have right now, is to be able to share my life with someone that I love so much. So that's, I would stick to that as being my treasured possession.
Who is your favorite writer?
Writer, oh, I can name some good writers, but being in school, I don't have that much time for recreational reading. But I do find myself reading a lot of articles written by my advisors. I'm getting a degree in math education, and I'm finding that my advisors, Dr. Cribss, they have written some very good journals and very good articles in the journals. So I find myself reading those a lot, and right now I would say those are my favorite writers.
What gives you inspiration?
The thing that gives me the most inspiration, I would say my students. I don't think they know how much they inspire me every day. Just seeing their success. I've seen students go from pre-algebra and now they're taking college algebra classes and they're picking up on things so quickly. And just to know that I had a part in helping them go through that journey to get there, it inspires me. Like it's probably the most rewarding job you can have, to see your students grow from being terrified of math to come to class like, okay, what do we need to do? Let's go at it. Let's do it.
What are 3 truths about yourself that no one else knows about you here at Lone Star College Tomball?
3 truths. Well, the first one is, I don't know if anybody knows, but my dad played professional football. He played for Buffalo Bills, and that's actually where I was born. I was born in Buffalo, New York. Only stayed there for maybe 2 or 3 years, but I was born there. He also played for the 49ers, so a lot of people may not know that my dad was an NFL football player. My second one would be that I was a college athlete. Some students don't know that I played volleyball in college. I actually got a scholarship to play volleyball in college, and I was actually the shortest middle block in the whole conference. So I was really short, but I played middle block. Anybody that plays volleyball, they know middle block is like the tallest player on the team, but I was definitely the shortest. So yes, I was an athlete. I played basketball, ran track and all that in high school, but I played college level volleyball. The third thing I would say is that my name is Ajai Cribss. So the I in the middle stands for Aishia, but if you look at my official documents, there's just the letter I. And it's because I lost my birth certificate a long time ago, and when I reordered the birth certificate, they didn't put the full middle name there. So it's just the letter I there for my middle name. So a lot of people may not know that my middle name was taken away from me. So my official government name is Ajai Cribss, and some people may not know that.
Ajai, thank you so much for joining us on Inside the Timberwolf Studio. We appreciate your time and best of luck with everything.
Thank you so much, Sean, for having me. I enjoyed it. It was fun. And I also want to thank the Instructional Technology Center for having this opportunity for me to come here and share myself to you. So thank you so much.
Thanks again.